Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you very much for clicking on this video. Welcome back to the great outdoors and another wild camp. Weather-wise, it's looking pretty gloomy, pretty misty, and it probably isn't going to be the best in terms of views, but I'm hoping it's going to be quite atmospheric with all the mist and stuff around. Something a little bit different on this one, bringing you something new to the channel. Usually when I go wild camping, it's with a bunch of hairy blokes or just by myself. But on this one, I'm meeting up with Kat from One Girl and Her Dog. She's a big fan of wild camping. She's got a YouTube channel. She's just starting out in the world of YouTube. I've seen some of her videos and they're absolutely fantastic. And she looks like a great laugh and a great girl. So I'm meeting up with her and we'll check out what she uses for her wild camps, have a chat about what she likes about wild camping, hopefully try and get her on the beer reviews and have a good laugh on this one. And it's something different for everyone as well. I'll leave links to Kat's channel below, make sure you go and check it out. I'm just waiting for her to arrive, she's a little bit delayed, but when she gets here we'll have a quick hello, then we're going to get up onto the tops and try and see if we can actually see anything today. Speak to you in a bit.
Raft and all those sort of things as well. It's pretty hardcore. She did, in fact it wasn't just Kate Raft, she called it the Scottish Triathlon.
All right, yeah. Right, Kat,
Yeah.
for those of you that have not seen Kat's channel, what is it, Kat?
One Girl and Her Dog.
So there you go. So bit of a collab, something different. It's not just hairy men on my channel. Thought I'd see if Kat fancied a camp. Luckily she did. Taking a chance, going out with a complete stranger on the moors, as you do.
Yeah, it's a total weirdo.
Yeah, total weirdo.
Don't worry.
Yeah, but she's brought a beer, so that's good. Good start. Weather, as you can see, is pretty dismal, but we'll be all right. What tent are you in?
The Coleman Batur.
There you go. So we check all that out when we get up on the top and find a place to pitch. And you never know, the sun might just come out. So look at this, still the views, moorland mist and fog. So we just stopped off for a bit of something to eat. I don't know what Kat's having, what are you having?
Something that's going to give me some energy. I haven't eaten yet, so
Energy food. So yeah, I think this weather, I think this is it, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is share some spooky tales, the shining tor tale. Try and scare Kat later about that. Tell her are you a skeptic or
am I a believer?
Are you a believer or not?
I'm a believer. No, so we're in between.
In between. Or we could try and tip it one way or the other to the spooky side later. So we see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna get something to eat and drink and then crack on along the ridge into the Merk. I think you've got to see this. It's the most different energy drink food I've seen on a hike ever.
Different is Chris's way of just
What
taking the piss out of me, basically.
What is that?
It's basically like fruit puree. It's really nice.
Fruit
puree. You know the army ration packs, and they've got the fruit puree.
K-Moose 100.
They're exactly
What the hell is that?
You can get it from like Sainsbury's. It's just pure fruit. It's apple, banana and carrot. It's healthy, it's cheap, it's easy to chuck in your bag. Winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So this first gritstone formation, Kat said she's going to climb to the top now and do a bit of bouldering just up there, if you will. But yeah, it's called wheelstones. As you can probably tell, they look possibly a little bit like wheels stacked up, and they've been sculpted over probably thousands of years by the wind and water and ice. Quite fascinating. And again, using that word, a bit atmospheric, as it just appears out of the mist. What do you think, Kat?
It's windy.
You think it's windy? Just saying, it looks very werewolf country, doesn't it? Don't stray from the path.
I think I might be in trouble, folks.
Why?
What do you reckon?
No.
With this strange guy.
Yeah. But yeah, anyone who watches my vids knows I love all the spooky tales, and this is definitely, it's got like an eerie feel to it, hasn't it? You've got a weapon.
Have I?
Well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you hold it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to carry an axe, you see, so I was like, I haven't got my axe with me.
Yeah, but it is. It's a spooky day, isn't it? A little bit longer, and then we're at the next formation.
It's just a little can. What do you reckon?
Cat's talking about having a beer, and we're not even at the campsite.
What do you reckon?
Well, I don't know. Even with Ant and Tony, we've never had such extreme behaviour before on camps. It's like highly irresponsible. Yeah, this is like hardcore beer, and we're not even at the camp. No pressure.
Yay!
There we go, well done. Now I'll just adjust this.
And it's there, folks. The screen's gone off.
It's alright. General direction.
I go oh 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 I go oh 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 I sing along. I keep pushing myself now before I knew sound more than ever before. Keeps repeating my phrases to see if it changes rules.
Check off.
So we are
Squished.
at the location. Oh, it's good to get that pack off. It's been a bit of a testing walk in some testing conditions. Got quite a few beers in there as well, so yeah, all we need to do now is obviously Kat's gonna have something to eat. Starving.
Absolutely starving. I've not had anything to eat all day. not the one to do when you're carrying a massive pack for 3 hours walking up a hill.
It's not advisable.
No.
So yeah, Kat's having something to eat, and I'm gonna, well, yeah, get the tent set up and have the first beer.
Good news is, I think the cloud base is lifting a little bit. Start to see the views opening up over here.
Yeah.
It is forecast to lift up, so
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
we might get a bit of a view.
Might get lucky. See what happens. Cool. So I'll just show you my tent. It is the Halland 2 lightweight variant by Nordisk. Lightweight in that it's made of sil nylon, siliconized nylon. So you've got it fully guyed out, using all the guy lines in these blustery conditions. It's just got the one door on this side, a nice roomy vestibule, a vent at the head end, and that's replicated at the foot end. And yeah, it's looking pretty stable there, so I'm quite happy with that.
Like I said earlier, it's a Coleman Batur 2, so it's a blackout tent, which is pretty good actually for stealth camping, because it doesn't light up, and I'm quite interested to see later when we've got the lights on inside the difference between the two tents.
Well, that'll be like a hot air balloon, you know, with the red flame like visible there, for like visible from space from the ISS. But where's your pack size? It's quite compact, isn't it? Let's see it.
Yeah. Than that.
Yeah.
So this is a little tip actually. Is just putting it in an old sleeping bag, compression bag, just to get the size down. It does go smaller than that, but that's just a nice size to fit in my bag. So.
Cool. And someone has hogged the best pitch on this particular site. So where are you going to be?
I'm going to go over here, I reckon. Just
cool.
A bit behind you, and then hopefully I should get some views that way. I
right.
reckon if I pitch sort of back there.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So we'll wait for Kat to get hers pitched and get mine set up and bring you back shortly. So that's the kind of room you get in the Halland. I'd argue that you could sleep 3 in there at a push. It's obviously marketed as 2, but I just use it for me, and it is luxury. You've got this really roomy vestibule, nice and high at the apex, so I can sit up in it, and I'm not obviously touching the roof of the tent, which is nice. It's an absolutely great tent, and I don't use it enough, and I'm looking forward to getting some more use out of it, along with the other tents I own this summer. So Kat's just going to get finished up. While she's doing that, I'm going to get my sleep mat in, sleep system set up, and I think I'm just going to open the first beer as well, because it's a collab camp. It's good to see someone new. There'll be a couple of collaborations coming throughout 2022, so stay tuned for that. But it's always good to meet new people, have a beer to celebrate the collaboration and some different content. It's always good to meet people that love the same things as you as well. And we were speaking to Kat a little bit later about what she likes about wild camping, what she gets from it, and why she decided to start a YouTube channel. So we're going to find all that out shortly. Time for a beer. Right, we are all, I've said right again. We're all set up, all done. Just spin you around very quickly. Got the, anyone who's interested, Z-Lite, Sol, Thermarest Neo Air X Lite, a Black Ice 900 down sleeping bag. And that is me done, nice and warm. I'm going to be hopefully tonight. So, got a few beers. Kat has very kindly brought along a can of Perfect Storm by the Vocation Brewery, which I'm going to open in a minute, but that's really kind. Thank you again, Kat, for that. Very much appreciated. A nice surprise. That's a nice New England Pale Ale as well. And I will show you what we've got. Got a little bit of red, an ICAT. It's a nice double IPA. This is nice, I've had it before. It's a nice sort of stout, bit of a lighter one, a 6.9% IPA. So, you know, some serious beers here on this camp, and a nice one which you know, my mum got me yesterday, so that's always nice, so thank you very much for that. So it's a nice one, a nice IPA. So we've got a few beers there, so the next thing to do is to get into this and see what it's like. So Kat's gone for a bit of an explore, and I'm going to get into this Perfect Storm New England Pale Ale. It's really like clean, citrusy, very hoppy but not overly so. Perfect. That would go really, really nice with nice curry. If you've ever had Jaipur from the Thornbridge Brewery, it's a little bit similar but not as hoppy and not as carbonated. So that's my impressions of that. Very nice. I'd have that again, but thanks. Vocation Perfect Storm. Cheers. So it's the pressure of talking to the camera when you've got new people looking at you and laughing at everything that you say.
Making big gestures.
Yeah. I've never known so much innuendo in a short space of time. So what I've decided to do, if you can't beat them, join them. So what me and Kat are doing, just to make this video a little bit more fun and enjoyable and a bit of a laugh, is Gareth and Zoe style. Kat likes Gareth and Zoe, and I like watching some of Gareth and Zoe's videos. I've mentioned before, there's loads of good channels on YouTube. It's quite difficult finding the time to watch everything, as well as making and editing your own comments, videos, and answering the comments. So, but what we're going to try and do is get as much innuendo to innocent things throughout the rest of the video. And what we're going to do later on, a bit of a game that we come up with on the way up, was we're going to do a bit of a guess the outdoor YouTuber from
yeah, we're gonna have a guess the YouTuber game.
Yeah. So later on, after we've had something to eat and had a few beers, we're going to do a little bit of a game for everyone, and it's going to be a bit of a quiz, bit of interaction with you guys. Guess the YouTuber. We're going to do a bit of acting and see if you can guess who we're meant to be doing. We'll do a couple each, see what we can do. We've got some funny ideas in mind. No offence whatsoever to any of the individuals involved. We love all the channels that we watch, so yeah, I'm sure you won't take offence, just a bit of light-hearted humour. So we'll be doing that a little bit later on. Just showing you the food on this one. It's a beef stew by Real Termat. It's not as nice as, well, in my opinion, as the reindeer stew, but it's nice all the same. Nice and light, all the air sucked out of it. So we've got that. Kat, what are you on? What's your next drink? What's your next beverage?
Yeah, I'm only half.
Is that one done?
The next one
is a Siren.
Yeah, the Siren Silver Strand California IPA, which I chose because it's got a pretty can.
Oh my god, I'm not even putting that in. We don't have things like that on this channel.
You do know.
I might get demonetised. We don't pick things off pretty can. I can't even believe what I've just listened to. Beer number 2 is a nice IPA by the North Brewing Company. It's called Transmission. It's 6.9%, and it says a juicy IPA with deep tropical flavour and crisp pine bitterness. So I like that. It's very descriptive. Can't beat a bit of descriptive terminology on the side of the can. It smells a lot more hoppy. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. Nice, genuine pine aftertaste on that. So that'll go down well. You can just hear the grouse chuckling away as they do all around us now. I think they come in, they become a bit more vocal, don't they, as it goes dark. So apologies for the vocal grouse, but you know, ambient sounds and all that. Listen to them. I can hear a curlew as well. A couple of curlew.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Curlew, yeah. And there's like a grouse fest going on. Nice impression. Try and make the female mating call of the grouse.
No.
Trying to attract the males.
No.
So Kat is having for her, well, I say tea. You're a bit more...
Dinner, darling.
Dinner, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Kat's having for a tea made by her own mum. And how professional is that? I thought you were just sort of, that was handwritten. Is that actually printed out?
Printed it, and it's on a sticky label that she's put on there.
It's printed and a sticky label. It's
vacuum sealed and everything.
I mean, that is like Real Termat on steroids, isn't it? Made by your own mum.
And best of all, it's my mum's homemade cooking.
Yeah, so you're getting that. That is really nice, to be fair. I think that your mum should start producing these sort of en masse at £5 or £6.
Yeah, I have.
And we can set that up. If anyone that thinks that Kat's mum should start making these available to fellow wild campers, let us know in the comments below. I'll speak to Kat and she can try and exert some pressure on her mum. And yeah, I think that's really good in the foil though, isn't it? All jokes aside, I'm pretty impressed with that. What is the main ingredient? Sauce and spice?
Yeah.
Go on, just run us through dead quick because I know you want to get it on and eat it, so go on.
We've got, chili beef and rice. So it's minced beef, rice, kidney beans, onions, peppers, mushrooms and tomatoes with undescribed spice and sauce, because it's my mum's secret recipe.
Oh God.
Although I will.
And you're cooking it on a Speedster alcohol stove?
Yeah, this is my new toy.
Can you
because-
drink the alcohol if you run out of beer, or is that not advisable?
You could possibly use like some good quality whiskey,
Yeah.
spirits. I have used alcohol hand gel in my Trangia.
Oh well.
No word of a lie. But yeah, that is just a bit like dicing with death, really. It's just so easy to knock it over, and then you've just got like a flame ball everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, Speedster stoves.
Cool.
It's got a little sort of fabric-y thing inside it that soaks up all the alcohol and stops it from spilling.
Right.
So I'm going to hopefully demonstrate this. So this is full
Oh
of
right.
alcohol.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's got a bit of a mesh. Yeah. That's
I
great.
tell you what, you can't do that with a
Yeah.
Trangia.
No. Could be problematic.
So yeah, I'll
Cool.
show you that in action. shortly.
Enjoy. It's giving it a bit of protection, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Better than nout.
all. Is the wind's
bit of a
knocking
wall.
this over?
So yeah, just getting tea on. Got a few beers left. Got a bit of vino. Kat's got some prosecco for her and some white wine. I've got a little bit of red in mine, but having a great time in the great outdoors, which is what it's all about. There we go. Silence. Compare and contrast. Eat this. Do you need some
Phil
fibre?
line, number 10.
Yeah, you want some fibre in the diet? Stripy
Or
hat guys are
for any
ledge.
Monty Python fans, the number shall be 7. No less than 7. 6 is far too less.
That is good. With this meal, it's obviously dehydrated and now it's rehydrating. And these insulated pouches by Valley and Peak, you can ideally use a plastic bag if you want to avoid any spillages. But when you are just letting your meal rehydrate, just to preserve that warmth, put it in there. Ideally in a plastic bag first, but you know, just demonstrating the use there. Just like that. And you will preserve some of that warmth as the meal is rehydrating. Top tip, so not only are you keeping your LiPo batteries warm and extending the use, you're also making sure that you're preserving most of the heat in your meal. We're done. Find the old spoon. It's had quite a while now, a little bit over the recommended time, but yeah, I've had this once before. It was reasonably tasty. Bit of rice, peppers, beef, bit of chilli, stuff like that. I don't like eating on camera and everyone else is looking as well, but you know. Nice. Speak to you in a bit. Beer number something. It's an ICAT. Double IPA, 8%. I've had this many times, but it's a nice one. Very strong. It's like lilt in a can. Still tastes like lilt in a can, but it's a good one. Of course you can. Hang on.
I've heard about this lilt in a can stuff.
Hang on. Let me turn around and get the reaction.
I can see what you mean. Lilt in a can.
It is lilty. It's 8% lilt as well.
It's like lilt meets beer.
No,
Like
bit-
for girls like me, it doesn't actually taste like lilt.
Oh, a little bit.
But yeah, it does have. It does.
You can have
a
another
lilty
sip, you know,
taste.
just to check
Yeah, if you insist.
for reassurance.
You can definitely get the pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. Lilt in a can. We know it. So yeah, when Kat's ready, we are going to play with you guys, the viewers, a bit of a game, and it's called Guess the YouTuber. So we're going to do a little bit of acting and play out some of our favourite YouTubers. We love loads, but we can't mention them all. And like I say, there's no offence aimed at any of these channels. It's channels that we really enjoy watching. So just let us know in the comments who you think we're referring to, and we will respond. Obviously put it in order that we are acting out these great BAFTA winning scenes, and yeah, let us know who you think we're talking about below. Time to go. Hey ho, and it rhymes. Are we going to get snow? Keep it going.
Jon Snow in a mo.
Get out. Number 1. Guess in the comments. Hello. Welcome back to the glorious Peak District, and in particular the Edale skyline on today's hike.
Number 2. So, I've got a lovely burger, and I'm going to put it in this lovely pita bread here. Oh, I do like a lovely burger.
So if you know that, let us know. Number 3 in Guess the YouTuber. Yep, back out. Yep, with Tompo, we got the Black Label Solo. Back out in the Hills of Doom. How weird, man.
Number 4. Hi, wildlings! So I'm having a lovely night here. This is my tent, and it's just wonderful. It's just really wild.
Number 5. Now then, hey, we're back out doing what we love in this fantastic environment, and look, what a lovely dog, eh? Absolutely, what a superb dog, eh? Number 6.
Hey up, guys and girls! That was crap, but I'll go with it. Just out here on the Dudley Moor. Got a bit of Heather McCartney about. And there's some lovely latches and locks over there.
Oh God. That'll be a tough one. Number 7. Mint. Mint, mint, mint. Mint. Absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Just in the tent. What are you meant to do? 4 hours. Mint, mint, mint. Mint, 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 mint.
Number 8. Where the hell is my dog? That's all the clue you're getting. Where the hell is my dog?
Long intro with loads of establishing shots and some lovely arty music. Cuts to. Morning folks, and welcome back to A Bloke in There. Thanks very much for joining me on this one. And we're out today to test out a new bit of equipment and just take in some of these lovely sights in this superb patch of local woodland to me. Kind of like old fashioned music. Hi there. I'll just finish this and then get another pint, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Oh, that's a lovely pint. Number 10, and then one final one from Kat. Here we go. Hello everybody, we are in the beautiful mountains. We are in the area of Glencoe, and it is stormy weather forecast, but it's okay because we have Scarp 1 with us, so we should be protected from the wind. So we've got a few more drinks left, but just going to do a little bit of a QA session now. Got a couple of questions for Kat and probably likewise, so make sure that you check out her video and see what she's got to ask me and my answers to that. Like I've said earlier, link to Kat's channel is below in the description box. Bit of QA with Kat, and let's ask you some difficult questions. So you've been on YouTube for a month.
Yeah.
How are you finding it, and are there any downsides to YouTube so far?
I'd say it's harder than it looks. So just the filming side of it, because you get so much in the flow of, you know, just walking somewhere, setting your stuff up, and then all of a sudden you've got something else to do and you've got to stop and you've got to get your camera out, set it all up, and then you've probably got like 5 takes, and so that takes up a lot more time and effort and energy than I realised. And the whole social media side of it, actually, just keeping on top of all the comments, because I like to be able to reply to people and, you know, interact and engage with people. So yeah, trying to keep Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and it's just, and all my own personal stuff, because obviously this, you know, I have my own personal pages and things. So yeah, it's
hard work.
It is hard work, actually.
Get a few grey hairs.
Me, it's such a hard life.
It's terrible. Do you have any tips for anyone that is thinking of starting a YouTube channel for wild camping in the outdoors?
I think what I would have liked to have known is just things like what do I edit on? So I started trying to do it on the native apps on my phone. Totally crap, just don't even bother. The app that I'm currently using is Power Director, and that's actually really good. So you know, you can obviously edit all your videos and put loads of different effects and transitions and things like that. It's got its own sort of integrated music library and stuff like that, so you can layer over your music. And yeah, it's easy to use. So that would have been, you know, nice to know about what kind of software actually like these YouTubers are using. So that's something I'd put back out there actually to anybody watching the video as well, is to share what's the kit, what's the filming kit. We all do like reviews on our tents and stuff, but you know, what's the filming kit that you use, what's the stand like. I picked up a really easy little tip, which is just to get your hiking pole and a rubber, just a hairband. So I've got my hairband there, and I just hook that round my phone. I should probably try and show you. So you might have to like cut this and then come back into the shot.
By the power of editing.
So put your band over the phone, put the band round the back of the pole, hook it back over your phone. Bob's your uncle.
You don't need an expensive tripod.
No.
Trekking pole and a bobble.
So just little things like that really
That's
would be my tips. And also I would say watch loads of other videos and watch what they're doing. You know, what are the kind of the shots that they're doing, how they're filming it, you know, the kind of music that they're using, all that kind of stuff. Watch and learn as much as you can.
Well, good morning everyone. I slept quite well. I slept very well actually. Feel a little bit rough this morning. That's self-induced. So yeah, I'm gonna get a nice coffee on. There's no nice views, there's no sunrise because the weather is still pretty grey and overcast, and it's rained throughout the night, but yeah, nice and dry and toasty and warm inside the tent. Time to get a coffee on. Well, it'll rehydrate you.
Okay.
It'll rehydrate you.
Well, coffee is diuretic, isn't it?
Well.
Yeah,
whatever. How was your sleep, Kat? Good?
It's alright actually, yeah.
Slept well?
About a good 6 hours.
Bit of rain during the night, wasn't there?
Yeah, a little pitter-patter.
Nice and relaxing. So we just had a brew and we're going to get packed up and make our way back onto the trail and back down towards the cars. So we'll get packed up and speak to you in a bit. Right, Kat's just doing girl stuff. You don't normally see that on my vids. There's like a bag of girly things there next to the pink cup. But yeah, I've done my hair. Quick one just to show that, as always, as it always should be, absolutely no trace of our camp on this spot at all, other than a little bit of flattened grass. It's very important that if you go wild camping, you leave absolutely no trace, which I always take the time to say in my videos. So when Kat's finished doing her hair, it's only been an hour so far.
Yeah, I was just getting my straighteners out.
Yeah.
Chris said he'd lend me his hairdryer.
She's got GHD solar.
Yeah.
The new ones.
I have actually got some gas-powered straighteners.
Have you?
Yeah. Not GHD ones.
Oh God.
And I don't bring them wild camping.
Well, yeah, I've got a slight hangover. That's not good. So we're going to set off, We've taken a bit of litter with us which other people had left, which is a bit disappointing to see, but there you go. But we've had a great time. Say a final goodbye from me and Kat when we get back down to the cars, but we're going to head off because there's some bad weather heading in with 60 mph plus winds and some heavy rain later on, so it's time to crack on. Right, that's it. The other. That's it. The end.
Right.
Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's good to get out with someone different, in this case Kat from One Girl and a Dog. If you've not seen her channel, be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box below this video. So if you've enjoyed it, give it if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Like I say, be sure to go and check out Kat's channel. She makes some great videos. She's a good laugh. Go and enjoy the great outdoors yourself. Always leave no trace. And I will see you on the next adventure. Kat, I'm sure we'll do it again sometime. So yeah, can't shake your hand because I'm holding the mic, but I'll do that off camera. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.